The pass to Millsap. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
And here's Kersey. He's got 6. The dish to Garnett. The 19-foot shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Kevin Garnett, no good on the free throw. The Hawks trail by 14. Millsap a screen on Wall. Teague against Wall. Millsap a screen on Wall. Kicks to Horford. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Here's Horford. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Took him no time at all on that one. That's now 8 points for Q.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Teague drives in. Korver gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Teague against Wall. Millsap misses.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Kersey against Teague. Puts up the baby hook. Kersey, good.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Teague can't hit.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Horford gets to Korver. Cuts off the pass. And here we go. Washington fast break, and it's sent back by Horford.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's the pick. He kicks it to Cephalosha. Here's Korver. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Wall against Teague. Korver dishes to Teague. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Millsap covering. Pass to Kersey. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And Millsap, here we go. Gortat with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gortat. Picked by Horford. Teague the pass to Horford. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists tonight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
A floater. Good. Teague's got 6.
Jeff Teague.
Kersey with the ball. 14 points for him. He feeds it to Gortat. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Splitter is checked in for Paul Millsap. Atlanta on D. Kersey kicks to Gortat. Feeds it to Garnett. That's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Wall.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Teague kicks to Korver. Back to Teague. Out to the right wing. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal foul.
.11 seconds left in the first. And it's Korver off the drive. Misses off the left iron. It's Kobe Bryant on the way. He knocks it down right at the buzzer!
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
He's got a special knack for the big moments. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And John Wall, a multiple All-Star in this league. But make no mistake, his focus is squarely on team success.
Main thing for me is going into this season is just trying to win. I mean, I got my own goals set aside that I don't talk about, but
Wall's the kind of guy that has his eye on the prize all the time, and the less emphasis he places on his own goals, I think, Greg, the better he seems to get.
That's a great point. And Kevin, he is a man on a mission at this point in his career. Only one thing is going to satisfy him, and that's chasing that ring.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
We've got Kersey. Garnett out there with Bryant. Then it's Gortat, and it's Wall in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the great Tim Hardaway Sr., had a very good rookie season. However, last season, Clark, not the improvement that some were hoping to see out of him.
Kevin, you knew the expectations were going to be high going forward, very high. But sometimes you step back before you move forward. He only shot 39% last season, very low for a guy of his caliber.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And we were talking about Hardaway Jr., and he had a very good shot coming out of college does a good job of freeing himself off screens, plays with good energy and intensity. For this young man, I believe the sky is the limit.
Outside, Wall. The 15-footer. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You know, with Hardaway Jr., it's not my thing to compare guys to other players, but he could use a little bit of his dad's quickness and ball handling. Tim Sr. was one of the best in the league at getting his own shot and getting shots for others. If Tim Jr. can get half of that in his game, his star will rise.
Here's Schroeder. Can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And that one's good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Kersey against Hardaway. Shoots. And Washington again with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Schroeder kicks to Scott. No one near him. That one off the back iron and out. The Wizards have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Outside Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 23 points for Kobe Bryant.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Splitter dishes to Cephalosha. There's a good screen. Hardaway passes to Scott. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
The feed to Schroeder. Shoots from 12. Here's Cephalosha. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Wall up top is guarded by Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards working the ball around now. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kersey's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. 22 points for Q.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Atlanta calls timeout.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
And the Hawks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Now here's Schroeder, covered by Wall. Splitter sets a screen. Schroeder. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra